guys, good morning. My name is Alan, and today we're going to talk about negative emotion and why do they exist. So let's talk about it. Hi guys. Now let's see the hidden value of negative emotion. Every single time, every single day of our lives, we feel different kinds of emotions, positive and negative. But all the time, the people they want to feel is just the positive emotion because they feel the part of joy, the part of gracefulness, they feel happy, basically the main reason, happiness. But they don't want to feel the negative emotion, and that's actually a really interesting topic. Why? Negative emotions are really a part of life. Actually, there is a saying that they say, if you feel sad, you also feel happy. If you feel happy, you also feel sad, because there is a balance between them. In the most common sense, the negative emotions are part of life because they develop our character, they develop our charisma, our ideas, or ourselves, because they make us endure the challenge. They make us feel like there is some problem. Maybe we're going to suffer, yes, but at the end of the day, we're going to endure, we're going to be better. That's the main topic and the main reason why negative emotions exist. They challenge us, they make us stronger, they help us to grow. That's the main reason why they exist. Yeah, it's not really playful, it's not really enjoyable to feel sad, to feel anger, to feel anxiety, to feel frustration. But at the end of the day, there is a reason why they exist, and that's the main reason. They exist to challenge us and survive and thrive from that surviving. So, now we're going to talk about nature's wiring system, aka fear and anxiety. And actually there is some notes I have here just to make sure everything is right. Danger detection. The reason why we feel anxiety and fear, mainly mostly anxiety, is because anxiety really say, hey, there is something weird in our environment. Check out if there is something that is going to be a problem for us, it's going to threaten our lives, it's going to make us feel stressful, or it's going to make us feel uncomfortable. Basically, the main reason why anxiety exists is just like a warning. It's like a warning call to say, hey, there is something on the woods, there is something outside that is going to threaten my life, it's going to hurt my soul. So that's the reason why anxiety and fear exist. And actually exists for the feeling of fight or flight. Basically, when you feel fear, you feel like, well, you don't feel, you think on your head, if I do this, it's gonna harm me, it's gonna treat me bad, it's gonna make me feel something weird in myself, or actually it's gonna make me more strong, it's gonna make me a better person. That's why fight or flight. I have to run away from the situation, or I have to fight the situation. That's why anxiety and fear exist. They make us think about our decision. Say, if I do this, I'm gonna get hurt, or if I not do this, I'm gonna get some kind of punishment. So that's the question. Evolutionary advantage. Like I said over there, I'm gonna read something. Our ancestors' ability to feel fear increase their chances of survival. That's basically the main reason why anxiety and fear exist. They exist because it helps us to survive. It helps us to just search on the environment the possible threats, the possible outcomes for a decision, and say, I really want to do this. It's going to hurt me at the end of the day. So that's why the anxiety and fear exists. Now let's talk about catalyst for inner growth, aka sadness. And also I have some notes. Basically, it's made to stop you and think of your action. When we feel sad, it's just like we feel like the need of to stop. When you feel sad, you don't want to do actually anything in your life. You feel like, I just want to stop right here, sit, and just watch, I don't know, the sky, the trees, or just walking past people. Why? Because sadness is really made to, it's like a small break. It's like a break from a vehicle. It's like, all right, stop right now. We have to think about our situation because this is a really bad situation. So experience, there is something really happened to you. Reflection, all right, something really happened. So there's something really bad happened to you. Let's see why do you feel this way. Why I didn't like the outcome of that situation. Learning, you feel like, oh, now I understand why that happened, and now I can grow from that because I learned, I survived. That's the main reason of sadness. Just stop, think, learn, and then re-engage with the situation and grow. That's actually the re-engage part. So in summary, sadness, the only purpose of sadness is a really frustrating, it's a really bad feeling, but at the end of the day, it's made to grow. It's made to make you a better person. Because it's just like, all right, right now you are not the person that you want to be. So sit down, think, what did you do wrong? What can you do to become a better person, a better version of yourself, and just re-engage with the problem. Now let's talk about motivators for positive change. It's weird, but AKA anger. Why do we feel anger? Anger basically is the human response to danger, and actually when the danger is really close to your face. For example, there is somebody that is just like screaming at you, or is annoying you, or is trying to fight you. The response to that is anger. Anger basically exists to face a problem, to challenge a problem, to say, I can do this, I can still try it, I can face my problems. That's basically the reason of anger. It's just like an inner emotion to say, go and eliminate the problem, erase the problem, or just face the problem, face your fears. That's basically the reason of anger. It's a sentiment of do it, just do it, no matter what, just do it, because there is something on the environment that is threatening me. So I'm gonna basically face a problem, basically. So, recognition. There is a problem on the environment. That's the first step. Motivation. I need to face a problem because I have tried a lot of stuff and there is basically no way I can see myself overcome this problem than just face it in a straight line. Problem solving, you feel anger, you fight, you scream, you like punch somebody. It's not the case, but on your mind it's like, alright, you just punch somebody, it means the problem now it's solved. Now the thing that harms me from the outside is now dead, it's now quiet, it's now calm. That's the main reason of anger, to see a problem and face it, and then after that just be calm. And then resolution. This is actually the part of anger that nobody likes. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna punch you, I'm gonna scream at you, and then after that you're like, why did I do that? Why I didn't think like it was a better outcome to just talk, to just be a human being, say, what's your problem, just tell me, because everybody is angry, because we are human beings, we deal with a lot of stuff on a daily basis, so it's just like, instead of talking, you decide to just be angry and respond to that anger, so that's not the case. Remember, anger exists just to make your brain spark and say, there is a problem, we have to face the problem, but not because of that, you have to react, but you have to be more smart, you have to be more intelligent on your decisions. Now let's talk about the layers of suppression. There is a reason why we cannot just suppress our positive or negative emotions, because we are developed, we evolved to this kind of human beings to just feel, to react to our environment and develop our consciousness and our behaviors towards it. So, let's for example, there are some examples over here. Stress. What happens when we suppress stress? It says productivity and burnout. That's the main thing. When you feel stressed, you don't feel like, I don't want to do this, I just feel like it's a waste of my time. So when you suppress that, you feel tired all the time, and that's really stressful. Anxiety. Basically affects concentration and decision making. That's really true, because when you feel anxiety, remember, anxiety is just like there is something on the loose, there is something that's outside that is trying to threaten me, it's trying to kill me or something like that. So when that feeling is just on your brain, you feel like I cannot do the things that you tell me to do, because there is something outside of my control that is just trying to kill me. It's trying to make me feel bad. So I have to deal with this problem first, and then I can deal with all of the problems. So now it's gonna be depression. Depression basically is quality of life and productivity. This is actually really good, because when you feel like depression is just like a higher state on the scale of sadness.
when you are this high of depression, basically you feel that there is no hope, there is no reason to live, there is no like a point of wasting my time or actually doing something for myself. Even the small things, you feel like it's a waste of your time. So when you feel depressed, you don't feel like doing anything, and that's a really bad thing because our human beings are not meant to do anything. We are meant to do really good things, like a small business, or engage with new people, with new person, with new experience. So being depressed, it just makes you, it makes you feel, it doesn't feel like a human nature. It doesn't feel right, to be honest. Anger. Basically, heart problems. So please don't feel anger because you're gonna have a really bad heart problems on the future. So please don't be angry. Just face the problem, but with caution and awareness, not with punching somebody. No, relax. And the last one is gonna be one of the most important things: loneliness. If you read right here, it says 50% higher risk of death and isolate people. So remember, human beings are not meant to be alone. We are a society. We are creatures that evolve and endure in a society, in a group. So when we feel alone, when we feel there is nobody that actually can help us, actually we are risking in a higher amount our lives because we are social creatures. We are not just like meant to be alone all the time. We are meant to reach somebody, search for somebody, speak to somebody, help somebody, work with somebody. Even if you're a lonely person or an introvert, sometimes myself, you cannot be introvert your whole life because you feel really sad, you feel really depressed, you feel sometimes even frustrated with yourself because it's nature, it's part of nature, it's part of our nature to reach somebody, to help somebody, to go for somebody. That's human nature. It's not something of myself or, for example, from somebody else. It's just a common instinct from the human beings. And well, guys, that's gonna be for me, your partner. So it's gonna be thank you, and remember, be happy. And also remember, negative emotions are not meant to destroy you, are meant to help you. Always remember that. I know it hurts, but it is not gonna last.